Hello, this is Grandstar. And what you're hearing is the E-Upright bass by Shreddage by Impact Soundworks. Sorry, Shreddage 3 E-Upright bass. And as you can tell, this is probably going to be another one of those cool videos where I bluster or make a chaos of things and trying to explain how cool these instruments are. This is on the init patch. This has nothing, no other amps or no other things going on, and it sounds already really good for like like a jazz bass, like an upright jazz bass. And it's got things where you can add additional beef up the sound. It's supposed to be for like double tracking and stuff like that, but it really does wonders. Velocity sensitive and does strumming if you want, or articulations. It doesn't have all the full articulations that Shreddage normally would have. You got staccatos, long and short, tapping, harmonics, and FX. FX could be interesting. I was listening to a comedian, Mitch Hedberg, back about a decade ago before he died, and one of his shows, he had some dude in the background playing a bass while he was doing stand-up, and it was ultra cool. And this is kind of the bass that he had, this upright bass. So if you can imagine, very tall object. That's what this is emulating. And it's been done before. I have a couple of emulations myself. We go back to the net. I was playing around with the articulations. You got sustain down here. You got the staccato, the things that we looked at. And of course, if you're probably bad at playing the keyboard like I am, it's gonna sound like I'm playing the keyboard. Not the instrument's fault, of course. It's just my terrible keyboard playing. But I'm having a ball trying to mess around with the keys and. Dogs. These things are kind of normal for me, so it's easy to forget all this stuff if you've not seen a shreddage type of instrument. They got a whole bunch of guitars and stuff like that. Down on the keyboard, they show you exactly what you want to do. You can do strumming if you want. There's a strumming thing that says, hey, do you strum if you hold down 3 keys, or you have a strumming mode. And the 3-key strumming is awesome if you have things like... I have it on the effects still. This drum is velocity sensitive, so if I hit the key hard, it'll do it fast. If I do it softly, it'll do a slow strum. And then you could pick the strings on the ones that for your chord that you want. You got the fret mode, which there's a lot of triggers to mess with the stuff here, or here, or here, or here. So the fret mode here, the hand position. You could force like playing a certain string. So if I want this area to be focused, I can use the 4th string in the hand position to help me kind of focus. The fretting is changing the sound. Do latency, so you can, when I do 3 of them, it helps with the engine trying to identify stuff, gives it a bit more time. And then you have, if you want to introduce more bite, if you want to change I think the neck or there's definitely a change in the tone or the sound. Between the signals here, which in the normal shreddage lineup, it's the neck versus the body that's going through. Little vibrato if you want. And usually that's really good. When you pitch bend these strings, you still got a little bit of pitch bend in there for like moving, or like a guitarist would move the strings. You get all kind of advanced features. I probably never use these. I probably should learn them a little bit more. You can mess with the tone and turn it down, and then move this back up. So if you see what key I'm pressing right here, it'll transpose to help you go up or down the keyboard if you want. Shreddage window, which, you know, it's a shreddage guitar, so I guess. Keep the ring or the chance of the thing just keep going. So let me put down the sustain pedal. The ring out isn't bad. It's not long, but it's not bad. I want to introduce some noise along with the direct line. If I'm not mistaken, this is a direct line. There's nothing else behind it. So when you start adding in these snapshots up here in Contact, does it add in the additional kind of effects? And is like if you want to add your own amplifiers and all that other stuff. Otherwise, overall, nice sounding bass. I got a whole bunch of them. I think this one's, I keep on using the fretless because I think it sounds the closest to an upright to my ears. But now that I have an actual upright, because this is fretless also, so I like that. I like that. got some metal. Slides. That's what I'm triggering. Overall, not a bad instrument. Not a bad instrument at all. Sounds kind of cool. Sounds kind of good for a bass. I think it's like $99, which is if you're a part of the deals thing and you have them, it drops it I think down to 79. And then plus or minus any other additional stuff that you got. Overall, it's not bad for the. I think it's not bad for the price. Playing with the mouse and clicking on these, there's no velocity, so I'm not getting any. It's always the same velocity every time. But that's why I like to play with the keyboard, because my hands tend to go lighter on the keys. Or anyway, hope you liked the video. Wanted to show it off, talk about it. Brand new toy, and realistically, for these kind of bass things, I really like the sound of these the upright bass. So I tend to use these more often. Like I said, for the fretless type of stuff, because it has that big sound that it has. Get the big sound. Yeah, really like that in your ear bass. But anyway, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you later.